the second. And the Mets is winning possession here. They're on a 13-3 run on the wing, Bryant. Over Doncic. Bryant with the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Pass to Marshall. Oh, he jams it straight down.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset. He also takes great pride in making plays for others.
Lets the three fly. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Irving. Holiday's got 14 points for the game. Here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 13. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, and I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Brooklyn leading by 13. Simons with a steal. Pass to Lively. Three-pointer. Marshall inside. He's covered by Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've done a great job facilitating.
Brooklyn has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is a special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
We've got Miles Turner, and it's Holiday in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. And here's Doncic outside. Luka! Lethal!
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that, or Luka will cook you.
Outside Holiday. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Up top, Thompson. Now here's Doncic. Fires it. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Brooklyn leading by 11. Inside. It's stolen by Doncic. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Simons passes to Markkanen. Rebound Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Irving. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Irving's got his second basket of the game. Mavericks trail by 13. To the middle. Oh, great slam by Markkanen.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I'd like to see him use his size like that.
Here's Holiday. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and Turner with a block.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
To the paint. Here's Irving. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Irving's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Simons outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brooklyn leading by 15. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Trez in their last game against the Bucks played superb basketball. He picked up 54 points and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on points. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are for the guys tonight.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels looks confident he can build on that prior success.
And the Mavericks call time here. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys play the 3, 4, and 5 pass and shoot. It's fun to watch the game evolve.
They get the rebound. Irving. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Thompson outside. And that time also a missed shot. Nets leading by 19. Here's Holiday. Oh, it makes it with a kiss. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
As Dallas are taking possession.
Great way to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Thompson outside. Pass to Doncic. Back to Thompson. Here's Doncic. He's guarded by Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Simons outside. The rebound by Turner.
Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Really a reflection of their superior effort level for this game. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now a timeout called by Dallas.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your focus.
You know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Will it go? And Turner with the block.
Man, defensive Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Markkanen against Holiday. Irving pass to Whitehead. Outside Holiday. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. It's scooped up. Turner, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Doncic. And there's the lob. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Lively got served up a big opportunity, and he ate it up.
Nets leading by 21. Outside Holiday. Over Markkanen. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Thompson outside. Pass to Doncic. Back to Thompson. The 3. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've got 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handling. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. And he really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. The angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Mavericks trail by 21. Doncic on the wing. To the inside. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen gets stuff.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Now a timeout by Brooklyn. That first score is prolific as Markkanen. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to hold the ball. So many other scores come off of it. Dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Brooklyn out in front. coming away with this one.
69. The Mavericks, 43.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Mavericks shooting 34% thus far in this game. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. We've got Laurie Markkinen and Anthony Simons out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Lively in at the 5.
I think it's the in-between game, along with the sack and ball handling that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
And the basket by Holiday.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
The Mavericks on offense. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Now Markkinen. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. There's the foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul of the game.
Turner against Lively.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Marshall. Nails it from 3. Marshall's got 6.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Bryant finds Holiday. Left side Irving. With the 10-footer. And Brooklyn again with the bucket.
Defense had no way of keeping up.
Pass to Lively. Here's Markkinen. Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunity.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Now Holiday. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Luka Doncic is busy helping. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Some room here for Holiday. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Holiday's got 26 points.
Dallas has gone to shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Marshall. He's covered by Holiday.
Doncic outside. Back to Marshall. Fires from 14. The rebound by the Nets. Holiday's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They've shown us power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Have gone 3 of 5 in the field in this third quarter. Bryant against Doncic. Markkinen outside. That's tipped. It's stolen by Irving. And pushing it up the floor. And here comes Brooklyn. And then Turner with the dunk.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Holiday taking his time here. Outside Irving. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, here's Doncic. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pulls it. And he trades a quick shot. Holiday's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Pass to Marshall. Simon's outside. Doncic outside. He shoots it. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Irving. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Irving's got 12 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Marking it inside. And it's rejected. Down low. And Irving gets it to go. He's got 14. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense. And that, to me, has been impressive.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
For Dallas, they've got only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by Dallas.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Bryant with the bucket.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and short, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points, they've all come off assists.
Pass to Marshall. Marketing with it. Doncic outside. Here's Marshall. It's deflected. On the break. Here's Bryant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Really textbook use of the dribble, getting inside to get his work done.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. So both teams making some changes here. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Hardy pass to Lively. Now Gafford. Simon's outside. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Yeah, they just can't see it in the drought no matter where they shoot it from. And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot.
Pass to Gafford. Now here's Lively. Simon's outside. Takes the three. Offensive board. Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Can't hit that one. Nice D from Levine. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. And the foul on the shot. And so he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. At the line, 2 times.
The first one falls. Clowney, he's checked in for Bryant. Caruso, he's checked in for Dallas. And that's good as he hits both shots. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Passes to Hardy. And the three-pointer goes. Hardy's got 5 now.
Watch out now when this guy kicks into a rhythm. It is something to behold.
Gordon on the wing. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Hardy. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Hardy's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to rush the ball with hands, that's what led to it. You know, you push it after the steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Levine against Caruso. Making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding a shot.
Thompson scanning the floor. Jacks up a 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's Brooklyn, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to give his teammates good looks. Yeah, as a two-guard, he's typically not the run and shoot. So it's nice to see him orchestrated for a teammate instead.
We reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We got Zach Levine.
And it's Payne in the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Clowney. And that one's good. Extra effort on the glass. Clowney's got his first basket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked. Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
Brooklyn has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Levine with it. Pass to Payne. Here's Wilson. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Out to the wing. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter going now. Clock at 6. Here's Fudge. Clowney pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Wilson. On the wing, Levine. Fires from deep. And again, Brooklyn from deep. Mavericks shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Rush. The fadeaway. Again, that's by Dallas.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they want to have that shot.
Pass to Wilson. Now Levine. He's guarded by Caruso. Caruso against Levine. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
When a team knocks down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
pass now here in the fourth. Pass to Fudge. With the drive. Here's Rush. Thompson outside. Again the miss by the Mavericks. And here are the Nets now. 11 unanswered points for them. Now Payne. Left side Levine. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
You know, it's not just the three-point shot for Levine. He's got a lot of bounce, and that helps him get to the hoop, too.
Williams passes to Thompson. Granted, seems like teams today are much more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their opinions. So now there's a question to cross-check with the numbers.
On the wing, Levine. Williams defending. Oh, Williams with the block. Caruso against Levine. Caruso pass to Williams. Here's Caruso. The three from Thompson. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got himself going here. His first point to the game on the deep ball. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Williams defending. Good on the bucket. He's got 19.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game. And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Fudge. Hey, puts up a three. Doesn't go for him. Pass break, Brooklyn. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Stolen by Payne. Williams defending. Outside Payne. And the shot goes.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Caruso misses. Brooklyn has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Here's Levine for 3. And it goes. That makes it 9 for 13 now.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Caruso against Levine. And it's Caruso on the take. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Brooklyn has gone 4 for 4 from outside during the fourth. Williams defending. To the wing on the left. Here's Payne. And he hits the jump shot.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Fudge. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Thompson. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. The 3 ball. Brooklyn pulls it in. And here's Levine. Outside Payne. Over to the left wing. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Outside, Williams. Back to Caruso. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And the disparity of talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone as the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams. It sure is. It's just 2 gamers since they're in opposite competition. You can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Perez.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Williams off target at the rim. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Softly drops in the floater.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed. Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Can't get it to drop. Defended by Thompson.
I can't take this anymore. It's over. Why won't you just leave?
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. The crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling to play this well for fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Mark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.